Hey everybody, we're back at the Clemens Farmers Market. We're here with Dexter. Dexter runs Winston-Salem knife sharpening. So Dexter uses the WorkSharp Mark II Ken onions. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with that system, Dexter's going to give us a rundown real quick.
Thank you, Cole. I appreciate you doing the video with me again. Yeah, I've been using this WorkSharp Ken Onion system for about 10 years now, and recently upgraded to the new Ken Onion Elite Mark II system, which built upon the original Ken Onion Elite system, but with a few added, I guess, creature comforts that make the machine more easier to use and produce better results. So. The reason why I use these machines is because of the fact that they are very highly reliable. Once you set them up and once you learn what the machine can and cannot do, there's pretty much nothing that you cannot sharpen out there that's either knife or tool related. But anyway, what you see here is what I'm carrying with the farmer's market setup here. Normally I have 3 of these Ken Onion Elite Mark II machines I have at home on my sharpening bench. And basically, the type of knives that I do mostly are kitchen knives, followed by pocket knives, and then any other assorted tools. But basically, anybody who gives me a knife, I basically use the Ken Onion system. And especially with a full set of kitchen knives, you're talking maybe about anywhere 8 to 10, maybe more different knives that are there. I can actually do a full set of kitchen knives in about maybe 5 minutes once
Wow.
everything is set up correctly. So you're talking about something that's going to really save a bunch of time, but also produce excellent results. One thing I will have to say is that in order to step up to a machine like this, you have to be very comfortable and very familiar with manual sharpening, because of the fact that when you go to a powered system like this here, your margin of error dramatically decreases, which means that if you don't know what you're doing, you really can mess things up in a hurry. Basically,
That belt can run away on you pretty quick. Yeah.
exactly.
Take a lot of material off.
That's right. Yeah. And right there, you're looking at a bunch of repair, or you may even ruin a knife at that point. But so anyway, I really enjoy these machines. They make sharpening fun, make it easy. Um, Keep in mind as well too, these are designed for knife sharpening, but they also can be used as a variable speed belt sander. They're able to sand various materials like PVC, wood, metal. A lot of guys who like to put together kit knives may use these to shape the handles of whatever handle material that they're using. So it's a very highly versatile machine. So you're not just buying a sharpener, but you're buying a belt sander that you can actually use in your garage or your workshop as well.
So you want to give us a demo on how you use this thing?
Sure.
All right.
You can come on in here closer. I need to point out some features. One of the most important features here is the adjustable angle right there. With this knob here, you can rotate it either direction, and you watch as the indicator will move, and that sets your angle, your sharpening angle. So once you flatten the blade on the reference plate here and bring it up to the belt, it's going to sharpen at whatever angle that you have it set. So that's easy as turning a dial. Basically, I have the machine set up to where I'm doing a convex edge, which means when you place the blade on the belt, you get that deflection, and that's how the belt wraps around. That's how you get that kind of apple seed profile of the convex edge. Convex edges are longer lasting, more durable. I find that I can actually go for a lesser angle and have a sharper blade, but also have that cross section where there's a little bit of strength with the edge as well too.
Right. So what he's talking about there is where if you had a fixed angled system where you're on diamond stones, your apex is going to be very rigid. You're going to have hard, that micro bevel is going to be like this. Well, with the convex, with that belt, it's going to look more like this. So even though you've got that angle, this right here, it's going to be a little bit more sturdy. A lot of the competition choppers, they like to use a convex grind on their edges. That way it's nice and sturdy when they're chopping, and it's going to stay sharp and it's going to stay where it needs to be.
What I've got here is a standard 8-inch Victorinox kitchen knife. It's kind of typical of what I would sharpen. So let's go ahead and start.
So one thing you'll notice here is he's going across, he doesn't pull the tip all the way off. He keeps that tip in contact with the belt. That way you don't round your tip off. And those couple of extra light passes at the end were just to kind of get that burr kind of popped off. Is that right?
Yep. There you have it.
All right, as quick as that. All right, so now for people that aren't as fortunate as you and have two Ken Onion Mark IIs, can you show us how quick and easy it is to pop that belt off and change it out?
Sure. So what you're going to do, the first step is take this lever right here. This is the belt tensioner. So what you want to do is you're going to remove the tension off the belt by pushing forward and rotating downwards to where the lever locks in the disengage position. What you want to do is grab the top of the belt at the idlers, pull that off first, and then work the other ends around the blade guard, and that pulls off like this. Put the belt back on is exactly opposite. So you want to, I choose to thread it in through the belt guard on the tensioner end, followed by the drive pulley end, coming up, looping on around the idlers. And then last step, don't forget to put the tension back on the belt by releasing the lever, and then check your tracking. Easy as that.
And so for checking that tracking, can you show them how that adjustment to where you can move the belt back and forth, okay, so they can see what you're talking about? So with the tracking, it adjusts where the belt rides on these rollers, so you can adjust that with that knob.
We have this small knob right here on the side, and what you want to do is you want to rotate it and have the machine running at the same time, and you see as the belt will move side to side, so you want to get it as even on the idlers as possible. About right there. So it's easy as that.
All right, that's awesome. So that's how a professional knife sharpener, how quick and easy it is for him to sharpen knives. And you can buy these for yourself with a little bit of practice and a little bit of understanding of basic concepts of knife sharpening. You can do the same thing. Well, thank you, Dexter.
Thank you, Cole. I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. One last thing. What do you got on you today? What are you carrying?
Got the Microtech MSI Lawn Man Edition.
Lawn Man.
OD green G10 with frag
close
pattern.
Up of this thing.
And the exclusive OD green Cerakoted back spacer. It's a good, simple work knife.
So I know if you're in the area of Winston-Salem, Clemens, the Triad area, people can come have them sharpen your knives. Do people send you knives through mail? Is that
they usually actually would drop it off?
Okay.
Yeah, come out to my house and drop it.
I'll put his information on the screen, his email and everything. If you want him to sharpen anything for you, just get in contact with him through his email. I'll have it on the screen. Also, one last thing that I don't think I mentioned in my last video, Dexter is a field editor for Blade Magazine. You've been doing that for 30 years?
Yeah, close to 30 years
Close
now.
to 30
yeah.
years.
Yep.
So he knows his stuff. Anyway, it was nice to meet you again.
Thanks you,
for
Cole.
being on. Had a good time.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll catch you next time. See ya. Hey, say something.
All right, this is.
Are you talking at a normal level?
Yeah.
Tell me
Yep.
what you had for breakfast.
Absolutely nothing.
All right.